raising feeling on the back of my neck. And I just remember always being like, man, something's wrong. I gotta go home. Something's happened. And I will always stand up, throw down my little like shovel, and I will start running home. And it's so fucked up, guys, but I would come home, and as I was walking in the door, I would be watching someone actively murdering my family. So I would walk in the door and I would look, and one of my family members was always hung. And then other family members, when I would look, were dead on the floor. And then there was always someone running from this person. And man, it's so bad to say, but in my dream, I was always so terror struck that all I could do was stand in the entrance and cry. I even remember like, I would like run and like jump over the flower beds. Like I wouldn't even walk the driveway. I would just go straight across the lawn into the house. And the first thing, as soon as I opened the door and then the French door to go into the living room, just damn. I was all fucking there. But yeah, I've always had really fucked up dreams, guys. It's the worst. Good thing my dreams don't come true. Hello, Pickies. How are you? But yeah, always weird fucking dreams. But yeah, that used to be a reoccurring dream that I would have constantly as a kid. I'm okay. How are you? Not too bad. We're doing some stitching on the purse today. I have something cool to show you that we have done. Wha-bam! I have set up my stream deck finally. Oh, how fucking hideous is that, guys? Oh my god. Look how much nicer this is and this. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hand stitching is definitely the way to go. But wait! Isn't it just the lining? In what sense? What do you mean? You can only really see in there if you look at the bottom of the bag, but... Isn't that mostly practice? Oh, 100%. But also, this is where I was having the needle snap off and stuff like that. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. But it is 100% practice. But it still doesn't look, even the stitching itself just still doesn't look as good and precise as hand stitching. So I thought of that myself, Console. The holes would be visible. It would be hard to see the holes, and I probably could do some like, I could just take my awl and take a dip of glue and essentially put a little dab of glue in each side, and then I could try closing them up and stuff like that, but there would be like a visible hole in some spots. And that's the thing, right, Spunk? If I was to ever use highlighting threads, you'd really see it. Isn't that the worst? It's so shitty in a dream when you're helpless. I hate that feeling. Thick piping? Yeah, the sewing machine would be amazing for things like piping and all of that jazz, but... yeah, I think this has essentially taught me that hand stitching is my go-to. Trying to get back into the same hole. Oh, let me unzoom for you guys. There you go. Unfortunately, there's no way I can get this to look perfect now. It kind of is the way that it is. I'll definitely still work to try to make it look as gorgeous as I can everywhere else to make up for those off lines. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to get this fixed the way it is now. Oh, pulling my fingy caught. Glad you're accepting it. It's all I can do, right? I'll sell the piece at a reduced rate for that fuck up there. Fingy condoms, yeah. Also, I hope your session was good, Pickies. It was? I'm glad. Yeah, of course. Hello, hole. Don't want to get fingy STDs. Man, cough seems to be, I know I just coughed then, but it made me think about it. Cough seems to be getting a little bit better. I didn't wake up at all last night coughing. Woo! Although my ear still really hurts. Anytime I like burp or sneeze, like when there's a change in pressure, or even yawn. Speaking of, god damn it, is that it? It causes my ear to hurt. So I don't know if that's still a thing, but yeah, it's nice not to be coughing so much. It's very appreciated, in fact. Ooh, okay. So I thought of another reason for the whole hand stitching versus machine stitching, and I know I don't have to convince anyone, but it's more of just like a thought process, I guess. When I first got the sewing machine, I thought that it would help me be able to lower my prices because the stitching would be a lot quicker, right? And that's kind of where my mindset was. I would be able to make larger pieces, but took less time because they were machine stitched. So I could sell them for less. But the more that I do this, the more that I realize I don't know if I want to sell things for less, or I don't know if I want to sell things for less if it means that I have to lose out on some of the quality. Because the thing that made me fall in love with leathercraft was how beautiful the pieces could look when the time went into them. And I really do love putting the time into the pieces. So when I think of like I don't know, your quality is so great, and that's what I'm thinking too, right? Like I know that some of my things aren't going to be able to be purchased by everybody. I know that, you know, especially in this day and age with everything getting more expensive, it's just not feasible to be able to purchase a leather good that's say a couple $100s. But At least I know that the people who are able to purchase my pieces are getting something that will last a lifetime, that has the love and